What's up, guys? It's Andy here with Fierce Farm somewhere in Ohio, and it's cold season. It's December 9th, I believe, and we every year in December, November, we try to butcher a hog. And you guys seen before them hogs there, they go to butcher next week. But every year I do one for myself. I don't take my meat anywhere to get it cut for me unless I have somebody back out on a hog. So I had some help tonight, and tonight was the first step of a process for me and my hog butchering. I shot a 1.5-year-old pig. She was quite large. She's all gutted and skinned out. I got to do a little bit more cleaning on her. I'm going to wash her off, and then tomorrow I'm going to split her in half, and when I got her split in half, I'm going to clean her up a little bit more, take her to a cooler. And then she'll stay in a cooler all day Friday. She'll hang out here all night, all day tomorrow. I'll take her to the cooler. She'll hang in the cooler all night Friday and all day Friday. Saturday morning, first thing, I'll go pick her up. And we'll shoot some more videos then of actually processing her. She's got quite a bit of fat on her. And it's called butchering for a reason. That's why my skin job looks the way it does. It's not pretty. But I get the hide off. I don't like to scald my pigs because it's just twice as much work and twice as much time. I still work a full-time job, so I got delayed at work today, so I started on this late. So yeah, that's the process. First day of the process, we'll hang it, let it chill down. Some people do it the next day. I like to keep it nice and cold, so when I go to grind it, I can grind the same day I cut it. So we'll get our bacons, ribs, pork chops, ham. I don't get shoulder bacon. I don't cut shoulder bacon out. I'll pull that out and leave it as a roast or something like that. And then we'll get lots and lots and lots of sausage. That's my favorite thing, is the sausage. So I'll just let you guys watch me clean it for a little bit, and I'll show you some more videos as the week goes on. That's wet. Alright. They're grumpy, ain't they? Pigs. Hey guys, we're back here at day 2 of the pig butchering. I'm going to point, I already quartered it. I couldn't get it to fit in the cooler, so I'm going to show where I cut to get it to a quarter. I already butchered the front shoulder. So when you got your pig split in half, neck to tail, this is kind of what it's going to look like. Not quite like this. So you'll want to cut your shoulder off first. It's the easiest, or your hand. It doesn't matter which one. So when you do your shoulder, normally there's a leg and some more ribs here. You count 3 ribs down, 4 ribs, somewhere in there. And you cut it straight across. Through the loin, through the ribs, right out the other side. And you finish it with a knife. Down here, there is a tailbone, pelvis bone, and a hip bone that you split. You want to go push off against one on one side of your saw blade, and the other one will be on the other side of your saw blade. You just fit right in there. You cut across at an angle there. Okay, so that'll free up that. So then you got your loin and your ribs. And then if you got a meat saw like that, you can do it with that. You just run it somewhere in here. I mean, there's no real measurement that I know of. I just kind of eyeball it. You just go along here and you split it off, and that gives you your loin, where you skin your fat off as much as you want. Pull your pork chops out of there with a saw or whatever, boneless. And this will give you your bacon that Joey butchered. When you do your bacon, you take these ribs, you flay them out. You peel your ribs off, and there's a little bone down in here. You got to remember to grab, and then that's where you get your ribs from in a pork. So that's pretty much it. And then the ham, if you want to do ham slices or whatever, if you want to smoke your ham, you can leave it like this. You can smoke it just like this, trim your fat off or whatever, because this pig was big. She had lots of fat. You can smoke it like that, or you can debone it and smoke the hunks like that and have a boneless ham. Or if you just want fresh ham slices, you run it through a saw like that, just like this, down to the hock, and then all the extra is your sausage. So we'll just videotape some of this cutting. We got the front shoulder done on this half. We got another front shoulder to do, and the rest of the pig. We're going to show some videos of us cutting. I'll show videos on a saw on how to slice pork chops and stuff like that. I like my thick pork chops, and we'll show some seasoning and packaging. Stick around. Okay, I split the bacon off. And not that side, it was on the other side. So, my ribs I already cut. So, it was like something like this. If I was thinking, I would have did it, showed you guys before I did this. But that's what it was looking like, something like that beforehand. But what you do, you take a nice knife. I got a nice Werther's knife here. You just going along behind the bone there, and just keep working it back like filleting a fish, and then you pull it off, and it comes out looking like this. And this is your bacon, pork belly, and you have a set of ribs, something like this. So what I did is I just took them over to the meat saw, right there, split them long ways. Now I'll take my Werther's knife, or whatever knife my hand lands on, and I'll find a groove, and I'll just cut them like this, and then they're ready for packaging. I've cleaned the meat and fat off that I want off, and it'll be pretty good tasting, I think. So that came off the very back. That will get cut up for sausage, and we got a lard bowl. Stick these right there. So, hi baby.
What you doing, huh?
We got half a pig to go. They're in there grinding on one right now. So your pork chops, you got your shoulder, there's the ham, and I just did the pork belly side of this pig. So we don't do any special science to seasoning. We get a gallon baggie, or I even sometimes just throw it right on top, and if it smells right, I go with it. And we always fry a patty up before we grind the whole thing. Start light. Don't over add right away, because you can't take out of the meat. You can add more in, but you can't take out. So especially with this stuff right here, you want to go easy on it. You don't want to add a bunch of salt try it. It's really salty. You can't fix that unless you add tons more meat. So it's easier just to start light and add more as you need it. So, alright, well, I'm going to keep on going on this. And so this is the pork loin with the bone in it. I just trimmed off the nasty part. No, I missed it. I gotta come back and do it again. I cut off part of it, not all of it. I trimmed it off, trimmed the fat off that I didn't want on it. I like a little fat on mine, so I left some on there. And put it in the cooler to cool down, and I'll slice it with the bone in it. And it's gonna make some pretty pork chops.
I'll be back. I
Look at the meat on it, though. That's pretty neat. Now, we're cutting our pork chop. Once we got our thickness right, we'll just keep on slicing until there's nothing left. And when we get to the end of it, instead of cutting my fingers off, we'll just cut a little more sausage.
Alright.
What do you say?
Perfect.
Boston is perfect.
We're in the grinding stages. I can't believe we forgot that gift certificate. That's what we went over for, besides breakfast, but guess you gotta go back. I guess I'll have to go back.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Andy with Fierce Farm. If you liked the video of the pig butchering, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, leave us a comment of what you liked, what you didn't like, ideas of what we could have done better, ideas of what you want to see in the future on the channel. And we're going to be doing a cow on the next video, kind of the same thing, but just on a cow. So stay tuned. I'll put that video up when it's finished, and just thanks for watching.